In this video, I thought I'd do another little video on the Brother Scan and Cut. Initially, I wasn't too impressed with it. I was really getting fed up with it. So I decided that I was going to get it out again and have a real good play and start learning more about it. Now, I've been on Create and Craft, and Stephanie Waitman from Tattered Lace has kindly given permission to cut her dies, as long as you have bought the dies and are using them within your project and not selling the die offcuts. Then we can scan and we can cut it. So basically this is what I've been trying to do without much success. And I'm thinking, oh crikey, well no wonder she gave the permission, because you can't get the detail. So a typical example what I was doing, I don't know whether you can see this. Let me just get some black card. Right, I'll show you the original die cut first. So that's the original. And I'm thinking, beautiful, when you cut it out, that's what it looks like. All, you know, really detailed. But what I was wanting to do was enlarge it. And this was what I was getting. So it was losing all the detail. And I was getting quite disheartened, and I was thinking, wow, well that's a waste of time. What's the point of that? You know, I don't know if you can see that. So I just thought, right, okay. So what I've done, I got my manual out. I scratched my head. I've looked at tutorials, I've been on YouTube, and I couldn't find anything. It was all the basic stuff, what I can actually do. So basically, I've printed off, I made the manual up first time when I got it, because you know, I didn't want to always get a computer out, my laptop or what have you. And on page 52, it does actually go into tell you how to actually pick up the detail, and it's this function here. It comes with a default, so any line cut below 5mm, it will not pick it up and it will not cut it, because it's just not significant enough. But you can alter that default by going into this setting here. So what I'll do is I will just show you how I've done it on here. So I'll move the iPad and I'll move it over, and then I'll show you how, just the basic steps of going through it. But I thought, you know, for a backup, it's on page 52 of your instruction manual. Right, okay. First of all, I'm going to switch off and finish off my cup of tea. What I've done so far is I've cut the die out, obviously, and I've put it on some black paper for a nice good clear contrast using my scanning mat. So we'll go into the options here, and we'll go into scan. So we're going to scan to data. I'm just looking through this, the iPad, it's a bit difficult doing that. So that's what it's going to do now. It's going to scan and hopefully come up and recognise it. Right, okay, so now it's searching for it. I mean, I'm by no means an expert. I'm learning as I go along, but I can do the basics. I just need to learn to do a bit more with it. So, should be recognising. Takes its time. Right, from here, from this screen here, as you can see, it's picked it up. So, what we need to do, we want the whole outline to be scanned. So this is the one that we want. This is just the outline, that's just the inner. It's this one that we want. So I'm going to press that. So from here, it's really difficult looking through a screen. So I'm going to just bring that up to here and bring that up to there. That's just making sure that... No, I'm going to redo this. Right. So it's this bit that we want, because if you notice, it's not picked up these little holes here. Right, keep it simple. I'm going to press into that. So this is what we want. We want the delete size. So we go into there and it'll show you that's the 5mm there. So we want to go down. So we press this down to 1 and then we press OK. OK. And that should, yes, now it's picked up all the little holes. So from here we want to save it. And we want to save it to our machine. Or you could save it to a USB. And it's that's given the file name there. So press OK. So that should be saved. So you can delete it now because it should be saved into the machine. So we'll just go ahead and delete that. And we'll go, and we'll just go into home. So it should be in our patterns. So let's go into our patterns. Because we've saved it to the machine, we'll go there. So it's there. Right. So it's saved it all nice and crisp now, and that should be fine. We should be ready to be able to cut that. Because I don't want it that size, I want to be able to make it larger. So therefore we have got to unify it, because if you didn't unify it, it would end up cutting bits out. Now I've done a video on unifying, so all I'm going to do now is just cut this out. It was just that first bit of the default setting that I wanted to show you. So I'm going to turn this off now, because it's very difficult to look through the iPad and do it at the same time. So I'm just going to cut this out now and show you. This demo is not going as well as I thought it was. If you notice, it's not cut in places here. Right, so basically what had happened was there was a lot of debris cut under the blade. So I stopped it halfway through and then it started to cut a lot better. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put this through, back through, to cut again. I've turned the blade depth down because I don't need it as protruding through so much. So I'm just going to see what happens when I put it through again. Okay, then we're going through again the second time. It's so much easier to use the die, believe you me. But maybe it's just me not having the right settings. But it looks as though it's cutting a bit better. Okay then. First of all, say that it does work. I've had one or two cutting issues with mine. Basically, I need to change my mat and my blade. So there is the original die cut, and that is it's enlarged. So it does work. Brilliant. So what I've done is I've just enlarged one or two little fairy tinks there of the dies, and they can be used in different kinds of projects. Just like that. So basically you have to remember the angel policy. It's only Stephanie Waitman's Tattered Lace that's given permission to be able to do this. So you have to check with other companies if it's okay to do that. I thought I'd better just say that because I don't want any lawsuits. And this is just basically showing you how to get the nice detail on your cut. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and see you again soon. Bye for now.